So these are some of my leftover blooms from the show that I didn't get to show either because they were too old or they were too young. So I thought, well, you know what, I'll just take you through them. So that's obviously Pulvent and Christabel. I had a few that the centers were just too small, so I didn't put them in. That's Pulvent and Christabel. And then I have some Winholm Dianes. This one was probably too young at the time, and so it didn't go in. This is Clearview Sharon. It's my first year growing it. I was just curious to see what would happen. This one was too old. And then Blighton Red Ace. And again, these were just too old at the time. Angela Doty. That one's losing its center now. These two are still young. These are Deborah's Kiwi. You can see they're starting to make the cactus form, but there's still too much center. So those didn't make the show. This is a Skelmersdale Jane. Its center is just starting to close up now, so it was too young. Actually, there's a few. No, sorry, these are Tracy Dianes. Tracy Diane. There's another Tracy Diane. And then I had two Venus, but they were just too young to take, and that one actually is not the best form, so you wouldn't take that because it's a gappy. I wasn't sure what they would end up opening up and looking like. And then I have Oakwood Gold Crests, and they just weren't the right size, but they're like perfect now. Of course, that's the way it happens, but I can still appreciate them. And then this one is Greenway Zoe, and it again is ready. And these little Rycroft Pixies, they're beautiful little blooms, but they were too young at the time. They're getting more mature now. Still not quite ready. And more Greenway Zoe. And then I have a big Clearview Cameron, which was too young and which is probably about perfect right now. But, you know, that's the way she goes. Still has substance at the back. So there you are, my leavings from the first show.